And we have the study. Kind of actually finally a slightly different locale in the Dracula Castle format. I guess you could kind of equate this to, oh, let's say the Long Library. I guess it's a good comparison. But definitely a little bit more different. We got student witches and ghosts in here. Oh, and thanks for the cream soda. Delicious. Personally, some of these areas in this game are a little generic. Not all of them, but this one has particularly no interest in my mind. But it's still a fun area nonetheless because the gameplay is so much more amusing and just fun for the player in general. Nice, level up. I'm glad we went this way first, so we can get rid of my quick stabby for a slightly stronger sword, but it has a longer reach, and it's actually it's a little bit faster. Wow, this is beautiful. We're gonna use this, the bastard sword. My favorite type of sword actually in this game is the straight attacks. Unfortunately, the most useful swords in this game have an arcing style, and I don't like the way that they handle the animation in this game, but in the further games they look better, so I start to like the arcing swords in the other games. But wow, look at that, man. Soma is a ninja. We are able just to completely decimate enemies now with our new bastard sword. Always like bastard swords in games. Kind of always a good sword. That and a claymore, and then a Zweehander. But we're not in that position yet to have a claymore, unfortunately. Beautiful, man. We are just taking names as Soma Cruz flies through the stratosphere or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't think we can do a double jump here, and as you can see, even very small details, and this might just be nitpicking in a good way, mind you, that pushing these blocks are even faster. Like in Harmony Dissonance, it took forever to push blocks, and even worse in Circle of the Moon. But let's do our little blocky puzzle. Luckily, this is about the only one in the game, and because puzzles are not really welcome in Castlevania, as far as I'm concerned. Puzzles can be in other games, so we can't reach either one. Oh, there's a nice little tasty sword up there, but we can't reach it. We need to have a double jump, and I wonder what we'll get in this area. Usually that's how that works, kind of like Zelda format almost. You keep seeing places that you can't get to, and then you see multiple renditions of that in one area concentrated, and you kind of figured that's what you're going to get as the ability of the area type of deal. And actually, my hit points are actually kind of lower than I would like. So perhaps... Calm down there, Arachne. We'll throw down a potion. There we go. Might drink my cream soda if I feel like it. I'm not really a fan of cream soda, but, you know, might be kind of the outlier there, outcast. No, little strange slowdowns, but kind of strange. Harmony Distance had barely any, and this one seems to be a little more prevalent. Hopefully it's never too bad. Luckily it's not that bad compared to Circle of the Moon. Circle of the Moon's slowdown for some reason really affected the gameplay, but this one's not so bad. This is kind of a little interesting spot I got here. Come on. There you go. Okay. Great. And breakable wall, of course, and if I have good memory, I think it's a watermelon. Boosh! And actually, if you play this game in hard mode, you gotta beat the game, and you replay it in hard mode, some items appear in certain areas, and that hidden wall is actually a certain area. Oh god, I'm cursed. What does curse do? Oh, it slowly drains my magic. So, curse is actually, that could be really bad if you really rely on your souls, I guess, but... In any case, yes, hard mode has some interesting little tidbits that you can get as rewards if you're vigilant, I guess you could say. Don't breathe your smoke, thank you. I'm just really happy that I get all my hit points back in the save point. Oh, that's the greatest thing. Makes save points so coveted in this game. Once again, we have two choices. I believe we can't do too much. We can't slide yet, which makes sense. I don't know if I explained that in another Let's Play. It doesn't matter. This is a separate Let's Play, but sliding that would be really hard to do in the way that they do it in Castlevania games. It's like you have some sort of like phantom force that pushes you along the ground as you duck. A new character, the slow-pacing Yoko Belnades, says that Genya Arcado is actually a friend and I should really trust him. Well, that's, I guess, a little bit more in favor of him. But, and she also says, though, that Graham is someone I should watch out for and plans to inherit all of Dracula's powers. Well, that cannot be good. And yet I have the power to command souls, so wouldn't I be the one that's trying to inherit Dracula's powers? Apparently I have a choice in this matter, and I can use my powers for good or evil. I think we'll choose good, considering our protagonist's position. Those little guys right there kind of remind me of amps. You know, those type of enemies that you can't kill, but are in your way. Alright, so what is going on here? If you look, there's kind of a puzzle here. This thing seems to open up if we turn around. So if we try to turn back, it closes. So what can we do to face backwards and still progress? Backdash, of course. Very cool. I love it. Wow, the grenades are really useful. I almost never get that grenade soul in this game. At least unless I'm not grinding for it. It's very fortunate that that happened. I like it. Gosh. And what do we get for that puzzle solve? A whip sword. Well, I guess we have a little Belmont in us, don't we? So instead of the Bastard Sword, we can have the same power as the Bastard Sword, but look at this sucker. Look at that range. Basically our whip if we wanted it, if you think about it. It's great. Alright. Now we're really feeling good here. We've got the strength of a Bastard Sword, but it extends like a whip. Maybe not quite like the Vampire Killer, but still a pretty nice weapon. So I think we're ready to fight the next boss of the third area, the study. What could we have here? Yeah, not too much of a challenge, but if you don't have the extendable whip sword, you have to get really up close and personal with that guy, and that's when he, and we get a Malphus ability soul, which is the bird-like creature in previous Castlevania games. And that we get a jump again and middle jump, double jump. There we go! And a new animation to boot with that double jump, which I always appreciate. Little details like that. And we met a new character. This time it's Hammer, who apparently was going to set up shop at the top of the shrine, but everybody got warped into this eclipse. And he's found all these type of weapons, and he's going to plan on opening the shop up in the castle gate where there's no monsters. So, I didn't really vote for that, but I guess that's okay. So, we already got the whip sword, which is a nice little, very perfect weapon for that. I think I'm going to meet you at the first double jump area that we can reach. Okay, back to that block puzzle, and now we can actually double jump. Just need a little extra step is all we needed to get to this area. And what do we get? A heart pendant, a new type of accessory. Ups our luck by 1 more point and lowers defense by 1. Hey, more luck means more soul chance. I like it. Not only that, more luck would mean better chance to get rare items, because they also drop rare items in this game too, and both are very good. So finally, our real final area really only to do the double jump is right here. And we get the sword. Broadsword. Is it going to be stronger? It is by 4 points stronger, but it's a wide blade sword, so it's our first arcing weapon, which is pretty nice. I would probably keep with the whip sword at this point, but like I said, I want to demonstrate, not really demonstrate, but just kind of change experience up as I get new items. I'm going to use the broadsword, and it's useful in things like this. Check that out. Very nice. Oh, and thanks for the spoiled milk. Alright, I'll meet you guys back when I need to, when I find out what I need to do. One more double jump area that we, couldn't do right here. And what do we get? A hammer. Not to be confused with the merchant, this is actually a real hammer that is much stronger than any weapon we have. But it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit too slow even for me, so we're gonna keep with the broadsword. Alright, back in the church. And we have... Very easily we can see where we could go. However, I'm going to check the actual inner chapel to see if we can get somewhere higher up. Actually, it looks like a link there, so let's just go this way instead. I changed my mind. Oh, we can't get there. But we can. Remember, don't forget the flying armor. In conjunction with our double jump, that's how we get over there. Now the hammer could have been useful, I suppose, here if I wanted to kill these enemies a little bit quicker, but I just don't like how slow. Sometimes I have a limit there. This is actually a pretty rough place. Oh, nice, we got it, the zombie officer. Jumping while taking damage restores health. This is our first enchantment soul. Now this actually just must be poorly translated. Jumping while taking damage restores health is completely false. What it does is it lessens your air recoil when you get hurt. See? If I push jump while getting hurt, I can recover a lot quicker instead of getting sent straight to the ground. So this is one of the few games in the Castlevania series that you can actually control your, when you get hit in the air, you can kind of control back if you have that soul. And I'm going to just use that for a little bit until I get something else, because that is nice to have. It can really help me retaliate a lot quicker, which is fun. Excuse me there, White Dragon. Came from the back door, sorry about that. So we're actually at the very top of the castle chapel right now, and that is useful. So we can go further up that sanctuary, or go further up here, and these ghost dancers are definitely a soul that would be useful. Like I said, I'm not gonna grunt. Oh, got it! Luck is increased by 4. I'm actually gonna replace that right now, because instant extra luck. Which is nice. Now you see it says luck is increased by 4, it's very static. So, in other games, you would get that it might say luck increases, and if you get more of the Ghost Dancer soul, it would increase different numbers, different increments, higher increments. But it is not so in this game. Yikes, what is going on here? Before we check that out, though, let's check out more of this precious, precious chapel. Damn it. Can't forget the flying armor. Very useful Guardian Soul until we get another one. Guardian Souls are one of the rarer souls in my opinion, because they actually do some pretty cool stuff. Watch out, these ghost dancers! Oh god! Getting low on hit points. It's okay. I don't really care. Really not a big deal. Okay. Let's check the upper part of this sanctuary before we leave. But this Quetzalcoatl, of course. Don't really know how to pronounce that. Don't really care if I do it wrong. Close enough. Alright, right here we can jump up with a double jump. There we go. Now we're up here, and we can't do shit. Alright, time to check this demonic warp. Alright, and what is this? Oh, it looks like it's a warp point, and we can actually select where we want to warp. Very useful. Thank you, Castlevania. Thank you, Konami. Well, let's warp right back to this beginning of the castle. Very convenient. We can check out Hammer's shop then. And look at that. Right back to where we came from. Very nice. So, before we go any further, let's head back to the entrance and check on Mina first of all, and then the Hammer's shop.
Okay.
Alright, Mina. Yeah, I agree. I think he's a nice guy. He seems to be pretty upholding citizen, I guess, of the Eclipse Castle. Let's go up here first, yes, and grab a Lucky Charm. Anything up here? No, just a kind of a nice view. Alright. Let's talk to Hammer, but first let's equip that Lucky Charm, because that's just even more luck for us. Beautiful. Alright, Hammer. Alright, and welcome to Hammer's shop. You can actually sell anything you don't want here. Just make sure that you don't have it equipped first. So I'm gonna get rid of everything that I know I don't want, which is a lot of stuff. I actually found gym clothes. It's actually better than my leather plate, so I'm gonna actually sell my leather plate. I don't like how you can sell stuff that you have equipped already. That's actually really bad, but oh well. It's okay. There we go. And keep everything else. And well, actually, let me equip that gym clothes that I got from a drop from a Durga, I believe, and see if there's anything better. Hello there, Hammer. Alright, Castle Map 1 we already own, I'm pretty sure, so let's buy 2. There we go. Potion? We'll wait until we see we can actually get the stuff we can get. Basilard. Standard Dagger, very fast attack rate, and only 1 down, but very short range. Combat Knife, same deal, but even stronger. Hammer we don't care about. Spear would be nice, but eh. Gladius sounds nice, it's a straight sword. Stronger damage, this is a curved edge. Katana is even stronger. Wow, I think we're just gonna buy the katana, we got the money for it, let's use it. Very nice. And then finally we got Better Defense War Fatigues, which is really good. Increases our attack plus our defense. Let's buy it. And we still have money left over. Let's buy a few potions so we don't find ourselves into any trouble. Yeah. I think 5's pretty safe. And with that, we can, well, let's try out our new weapon. The katana. Extremely more damage. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, I know I'm going to use that, so let's just sell what we didn't use. I just don't like how you can sell stuff that's you already equipped. It's very bad. Very bad. And finally, put on those War Fatigues, and we are one kicking Soma already, just at level 10. Alright, let's head back to that double jump area. Okay, Zombie Officer, you're slightly less dangerous. Still kind of bad guy, but not so bad. So this is definitely probably the next area we need to go. It's actually the only place I can think of that we needed the double jump again, right here. Maybe somewhere in the castle entrance where we could go and we could go further, but let's just explore what we can find here first. Sound good? Wow, that guy's got some good freaking range. Wow. But you should just duck. Seems to be an item below us. Yeah, look at that. Wow, looks like a pretty nice item too. Cestus? We're not going to be using punching weapons. That's just, once again, just... I have my limits, and punching weapons is one of them. However, I like that you get to explore the first part of the castle again. They don't just send you area after area. It's kind of nice that... I kind of wish that in Symphony of the Night they let you in the entrance a lot more, because the entrance is such a pleasing place to be in if you get to catch my drift. Alright, let's check the next place for the double jump. Alright, and this is right before we fought the creaking skeleton, the first boss in the game. Up here, we found that we really couldn't get too much anywhere without having some sort of extra double jump. And would you look what we have now, a double jump. So let's go with the flying armor. Bam! Could almost make it there if we had just one jump, but we just need that extra little shoe length push. And that's enough, that's all I need to do to stop you in your tracks. Alright, I think I see a spear over here. Surely not better than my katana, but I can still demonstrate. It's 1 point better than my katana. A lance. Would you look at that? Huh. Actually, it's a little slower, has some good range on it. I think I'm actually not going to use it, though. Like I said, I will demonstrate, but not use, but, I kind of want to get my money's worth, really. Kind of sucks that I didn't realize that. Oh well, money is not too hard to get in this game, so it's no big deal. We've got some new enemies here, rainbow-colored sirens, and you can see the comparison between Circle of the Moon, which is on the same system, mind you, is just unfathomable how nice it is in this game. Alright, we're getting higher up in this castle. Oh, it looks like a new area again. Alright, area 4 of the castle. We're going higher up to the left. Some sort of clock tower, maybe? We'll find out next time, guys.